And with Bobbing Basalt now out of the way, we can move on with the next level in the Volcano. I'm really sorry about how long that took in the last episode. I didn't really realize how much that level took up in the last episode. So that's why I decided I'd just show what was necessary for this episode and show the grabbing of the G. It turned out that the G was right next to the end of the level, so I thought, it's just like 30 seconds of footage there. Like I was saying that it was going to show me trying to get the end all over again, but I already showed myself successfully getting the end, so I don't know why I had to do it again. The only reason why I was really showing that was because I was close to game over and I wanted to show the game over screen and I wanted to have some tension there at the end of that episode. That was my that was my intentions there, and this level is tough, especially when you're not really paying attention. I mean, I'm halfway paying attention, but I don't know, I'm being very careless. It's not a very good start. This level looks like it's going to be tricky. I've not done any practice of the last two levels. There's actually 2 more levels remaining in the main game, and then there's the boss. So that's it. Yeah, so really, it's going to be this episode, which will have the last 2 levels of the Volcano, and then the next episode would be the boss. And let's stop talking about that and focus on the game, because me not focusing on the game is me getting me killed. These firewalls going around in a circle can be tricky because they kind of stop. Like at the 12 o'clock. 12. You hear I said 12 o'clock and not 12 o'clock. Haha, that's funny. And no, but we stop trying to make dirty jokes and actually focus on the game. Good lord. Oh, take a hit, get the K, that's fine. Then if it just timed this right, I'm not quite sure how that was, I guess, the right way to do it. No checkpoint yet. And we get a heart at least, but no Diddy. This level seems like it's going to be tricky without Diddy. You gotta make, these are really long jumps. It's one of those things that's hard to tell when you're watching on screen too. It's just how long these jumps are, but Donkey Kong's range isn't very good. Oh, I shouldn't say it isn't very good, but it's just when you're so spoiled by Diddy, and this is something that I talked about at the very, very beginning of the LP, is don't get too spoiled by Diddy, because if you do, you're gonna feel pretty restricted when you're playing as Donkey Kong. Let's just say that. Okay, so we have the O, hoping that I can hit a checkpoint now, because yeah, this is a good spot for it. There was a puzzle piece in that rolling platform, but I don't care about that. That would have probably gotten me killed, and I would have been sad. Alright, so we have a barrel to go to here, but there's something else up here that I'd like to check out. This probably could get us a puzzle piece, if I can reach it, and not accidentally roll into the lava. I have a bad feeling that will happen. Let's see, this is probably just going to take us to a bonus, which we can relax with, or not go to. You know what, let's not waste time with that. I'm not going to try that again. Make a nice time shot there to get the N. Really, you can't avoid the N there. That's a unavoidable letter, so it's always nice when they give you that. And this section sucks. You really just have to do some careful planning. I would take a hit for the G. Actually, I just lost Diddy. I thought I had 2 hearts with Diddy. So maybe that wasn't very wise. Oh well. Just gotta kind of pay attention. That's it. I'm gonna try to tell you the truth, I probably need to keep quiet here. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory what's going on. Oh, crap. I was stuck there. I had no way to get out of that. I mean, I suppose I could have, I don't know, but, whatever. So I think we don't have Diddy, and any chances to get Diddy anymore. So that was a missed opportunity there. It really is a missed opportunity when you get to this section with Diddy Kong and you fail to do it, because it's just really just the extra hit. It's all you need here. You don't need the extra jump. Though obviously it's nice, but extra hit is what you need here. And yeah, again, I'm sorry if I'm gonna go and mute on you. I just need to focus. It's gotta... Yeah, I mean, it's just focusing. ducking, yeah, like, ducking can really help you out, as it did right there. And eventually the screen will just pan over to the barrel, and we can end the level. So that actually wasn't so bad. That was not so bad. But, wow, we got no puzzle pieces there. I cannot guarantee the same kinds of results in the next level. The next level is a pretty good last level, I will say. It's a pretty good last level. And this is definitely one of the hardest ones to get KO and G in. Okay, so Red Rising. The first part of it is actually pretty easy. It just has these... I don't have anything to add to that. I don't have anything to add to that. It has these... Okay, well, that can be a little bit tricky, I guess. Just because you have to get used to the timing of it. Let's do this right. I love when I say something's easy, and then you eat your own words. Yes, that's where the K is going to come from. Damn it! This is an exact example where Diddy... This is just a perfect example of just how much of a difference Diddy really makes. This really is, because the jumps that I'm missing are just... I'm barely missing them. Now... I am well aware that I could roll, as I did right there. I rolled to... Oh my god, this is actually a little bit difficult. And the worst part, there's no safe spot. Oh no, there is a safe spot right here. Okay. I thought this was gonna crumble because it's so skinny. See, like, it's weird because the platforms come up in like a different order. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll jump to the third one. And then... Oh, I forgot about the fourth one. See, it's a little bit of trial and error. I'm not saying that this level relies on trial and error, but it's just tricky because the platforms kind of come up in a different order sometimes, and just the timing of it can be troublesome. Okay, just land on this, stay calm. We're gonna roll jump to the big platform. So once the three little ones pop up, we want to roll jump. So right now. Nope, that was too early. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this. The worst part is, like I said earlier, this is the easy part, and yes, it will get much harder than this. And I can never recall having this much difficulty with this. I might have to go back into a different level to grab Diddy, because, like, I'm dying by simple jumps. And, oh man, why does everything have to sync? Everything, like, there can't be... There's rarely any, like, safe platforms like this one right here that... You know, you can just stand on and chill at. I'm sorry, I have to pause for a little bit to just kind of see how it's gonna... This is a weird setup. I'm hoping I can not die. Okay. Piggy, thank you. And this is actually the only checkpoint, believe it or not. The first part of this level is really short, and that's what I was kind of talking about earlier. With the level being quote-unquote, like the first part of the level being quote-unquote easy, and it's really just because it's so short. This part's a lot longer, and this is where the level gets its namesake, because it's called Red Rising, and we have lava rising up on you. So this is kind of a callback to Toxic Tower from DKC 2. And the lava doesn't become that big of an issue, it's just the letters are pretty tough here. Because, as you've noticed, we've only gotten the K at this point, so we're gonna have to get all three of the remaining ones in this one, you know, segment. The O isn't too bad. Like these fireballs, they come in a pretty predictable pattern. They all go in the same pattern. They move like diagonally of each other. And whatever, we're past it. I don't really need to talk about it too much more. Okay, so this part. Coming up, we're going to be forced to do high bounces, so get your practice in on that. Okay, this guy, I hate this guy. Fireball sucks. Okay, this part you're forced to do high bounces on. Actually, you're not forced to do it, but it's highly recommended. I don't know. Okay, you do have to high bounce him to get the end. Oh crap, you have to high bounce him. What? Are you serious? I jumped on him. Okay, back at this guy that killed me. Okay, we got there. I don't even... This is the worst, like, commentary. He's like, okay, we got there. Alright, so at this point, we're pretty much done with the rising red lava. Now we... Oh, come on, get up there. It's like... Whatever. So now we have this part. We should just keep shooting, but there's one part where we have to stop, get the G, and then keep shooting like crazy. And wow, that was actually really easy. Well, I mean... The key to beating levels is to do Let's Plays of them, like of the game that you're playing, and then when you get to the level that you're having a lot of trouble with, just talk about how hard it is, and you will do well on it. That's what happens in Let's Plays. So, yeah, that was really easy. And I don't really have much there's so much I could have said about that. Like, for instance, I really like how that level... It forces you to play without Donkey Kong. As you notice, I don't think there are any Diddy barrels in that level. So it forces you to... I mean, technically, yeah, you could go to a previous level, get Diddy, and then go back into that level, and then get to the end. But it still forces you to do a little bit of extra work to, you know, to have Diddy in that part. So really, it forces you to play as Donkey Kong in that last segment. And I like that, because, you know, you can't rely on Diddy as a crutch. And you have to make more precise jumps and blah blah blah. I could go on and on, but that is a very good last level. That's really all I have to say about that. But that is it for all the main levels in Donkey Kong Country Returns. All we have is the boss, the final boss of the game, Tiki Tong Terror. And as we see here, this is the last K level that has been unlocked. So we have officially gotten every single letter in the game. So that's all done. So now all we have to do is beat the final boss and beat all the K levels and do all the extra 100% stuff. So I will see you next time in what I might call the finale of Donkey Kong Country Returns, even though it won't be the last video. I have my reasons for calling it the finale, but I can explain that later, next time. So... regardless of what I'll call the next episode, I will see you for the final boss of Donkey Kong Country Returns. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Mike1217, and I'll see you later.